think there's a distinction there. And I think we start seeing these crossovers more and more, where it's like, this is an application suite that also runs a blockchain. And in those particular scenarios, I think you'll have more commonly things like, you know, developer funds, treasury, and all of that sort of thing. Imagine, right, you end up having like a Steam storefront, as an example, right? You get a Steam storefront running on the blockchain that validates the NFT to the rights of the ownership of the game you have, all of that, right? And then a payout, you know, for each sale is going to essentially the developer of the game, and a payout goes to the platform to continue developing that platform. In those particular cases, I think if you actually have active development, we're pretty good to go. What we typically see, though, and why people are gun shy surrounding this, is it's like, here's a token, here's the dev fund, no development done ever again. Dev fund gets dumped, everybody goes home crying, and except for the devs, they go home, you know, to a steak dinner, sir. But I think this is just going to be more common because I think blockchain's going to be applied to a lot more use cases, right? So the transaction fee is similar to gas fees on other networks, 50% burned forever and 50% locked for future reward additions. So what now? It says our team has initiated development, so expect additional updates soon. We aim to make the migration as easy as possible. For those holding coins in our wallets, there's nothing you need to do. Why the decision? Well, the EVM chain validator nodes are the backbone of the network, which is why we're allocating a major supply to the nodes. And they're moving away from proof of work at the same time maintaining GPU rewards for grid box hosts. Like I said, their main ploy here is going to be grid box, right? That's what they want you guys doing. And then promoting our product and extending GPU lifetimes. So I think part of that is the idea is if you are, you know, not constantly running a GPU at 100%, I think their argument there is like your GPU will last longer. It does say grid box rewards will be 20%, providing a significant bonus for machine hosts on top of their earnings, therefore driving a strategic marketplace growth. So I'll be looking into grid box for you guys. Obviously, I need to keep up with these sorts of things. Stay tuned to the channel for that because we'll go over grid box, how it works, and we'll look at profitability on it after all this is implemented. Of course, not prior to. I mean, we could do it before and after, I suppose. But that is Block X 2.0. They are no longer GPU mineable. However, they do let you earn with GPUs. I'm up in the air. How do you guys feel about it? Thanks for the thumbs up, boys. All right, we have to talk about a scam. This is going to be a fun one. Let me get some water. All right. Someone just commented their seed phrase on a YouTube video. Is it a scam? One of the socials, on one of socials, you know, Reddit grammar will forgive it. Someone commented a bit off topic, but I wanted to ask, my OKX wallet holds some USDT and I have the seed phrase. Then they list the actual seed phrase and asked how they can transfer it to one of the centralized exchanges. The account has about $1,000 in it. My first thought was obviously this is someone who doesn't know what they're doing. But then I simply searched Google and I found similar comments made on various content and pages of it. So now that makes it look like a scam, but what is the scam exactly? I mean, commenting your seed phrase is like handing the keys to the castle to a complete stranger. Am I missing something? And we can actually demonstrate what's going on here because, well, somebody did one of these comments on my YouTube video. So what am I going to do? Well, of course, I'm going to go figure it out. So right here, you guys can see I do have the OKX wallet pulled up. I actually already have it here. And what I've done is I've recovered one of these seed phrases. Oh, if I can type in see you next Tuesday ever again. There we go. All right. So this one in particular has $8,825.43 of USDT and various other cryptocurrencies within it. And what you will notice right now, it actually does have some Tron, but I believe you can click onto here. You can see here that this is USDT on Tron. They don't have any in Ethereum or BNB or Solana or anything else, right? So what you have to be able to do in this particular case is essentially convert this and send it out. Now, this wallet right now does have enough Tron to make an actual transaction. But if you go to make the transaction, this is actually perfect because this isn't always the case. Let's say somebody throw me a USDT or a Tron address real quick in chat, or I can just go Google one that away. Let me just go grab one. That way we aren't doing anything crazy. Here we go. That's a contract address. I want an actual address. All right, there we go. So if we go to send some out, add now, blah, 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 confirm. What will happen is you'll get this initial, or you'll get this no sufficient permission to transfer. And what that essentially means is this is a multi-signature wallet, right? Rumble chat doesn't work with Restream, so I apologize over there, Patrick. But essentially, they've completely blocked out the ability to be able to send out. So how does the scam work in general? Well, if you don't have enough fees in the wallet, you'll actually, at least prior to this, you would get a notification that you didn't have sufficient fees. So what do you do to get fees or to cover fees? Well, you have to send the wallet some Tron because there's no Tron in the wallet itself, right? So what people do is they then want to try to steal the Tron, funny enough, and they send the Tron to the wallet to cover fees. And then as soon as you send the Tron to the wallet, as you can see here, they extract that Tron to their wallet. So that's how that scam is working. You could recover a seed phrase. It's not going to hurt you or anything other than maybe they can, find your IP address if you're not using a VPN, things like that. I don't think that that's really, they're not going to go to the extent of that. Now, what is crazy is the amount of transactions that they have. Because somebody said if they're only taking fees, how are they getting so much money, or how are they making so much money? This is just one wallet that I've recovered, and it is a lot of transactions. A lot of transactions. We're just still scrolling, right? A lot of them are failed, but anytime someone sends some Tron over there to cover it, boom, they snag it out, right? Just over and over and over and over and over. So you do that enough times, and then I guess it becomes profitable, right? I believe there was one way to look at, I had done this earlier. Oh, maybe I can't. No. Anyways, I believe there was a way to look at total sent. I think we can just copy the address out, right? Does this show everything? So total asset value is 8,000 because it's showing the USDT. I thought there was a way. I did this earlier. I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember how to do it, but there is a way to show essentially how much it was for Tron itself. Ins and outs, right? I don't know why there's no total transactions. So fees alone were 177. And show more. Maybe it's not on this chain. Historical balance. Let's see. Time is more valuable. Anyways, so that's basically what's happening. A bunch of transactions. I mean, you see pages of them. I guess a lot of people are really falling for it. There's about 100 pages worth of in and out transfers to and from. Pretty funny. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.